Galing. Online. Madaling araw. Mga alas 5 sila na pa. Opo. Hindi pa masolid sa akin. Oo? Dalawa sa akin. Tulo. Kasi yung mga wala pang 4 eh. Meron yung Pasay. Yung Pasay. Ay, hindi ko nagpaanood siguro. Sila mga anak din.
Good afternoon to everyone. And now call this Sangguniang Panglungsod regular session of March to order. To dispense by invocation the singing of the Philippine National Anthem. Any objection? Hearing none, the said two items are deleted on our dispense. Madam Secretary, kaya dito na follow.
The presiding officer, Vice Mayor Santon Villarreal Perez.
Present.
The presiding officer, Councilor Apolonio G. Bacay. The majority floor leader, Councilor Cirilo Mirado. The minority floor leader, Councilor Oscar A. Puling. Councilor Caroline D. Season. Councilor Michelle S. Gondera. Councilor Joselito Ocontelera. Councilor Berna Esderabago. Councilor Proven Iranoy. Councilor Dalia M. De Leon. Councilor Alfred Felix E. Di Castro. Ex-officio members, Liga ng mga Barangay President Raul B. Bacay. And Panlunsod na Federasyon ng Sangguniang Kabataan President Loverly Bernabe. 11 voters.
The call and now certify the presence of quorum. We may now transact official business.
Approval of agenda.
Any motion?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, if there are no more comments or concern on our agenda for today, I will call.
By Councilor Cirilo Doc, seconded by Councilor Apple Bacay and Councilor Rapago for the adoption of the journal minutes of our SP regular session held on February 11. Sorry. For the, it has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc, seconded by Councilor Apple Bacay for the approval of the said agenda. Any objection? Next item.
Action of the journals and minutes of the SP regular sessions held on February 11, 2020 and March 3, 2020.
Any motion? Councilor Segundera.
Mr. Chair, I move for the adoption of the journal and minutes of the SP regular sessions held on Feb. 11, 2020.
It has been moved by Councilor Segundera, seconded by Councilor Fontelera and Councilor for the adoption of journals and minutes of our SP regular session 11, 2020 and March 3, 2020. March 3, 2020. Any objection? Seconded by Councilor Adop. Any objection? Hearing none, the said and Feb 3 are hereby adopted.
Privilege question hour.
Privilege question hour. I invited our CTRRMO, our CTR office, and the tourism officer and the city head to give us an update with regard to the problems that the preparations we are doing and the procedures that our city is going through with regard to the COVID-19 and the ASF in our city. So today we have maybe 30 minutes to discuss what we can do to support the said prevention and the protection of our city against these two problems. Okay. Councilor Cirilo Doc.
Mr. Chair, I move to suspend our internet to accommodate our invitees.
It has been moved by Councilor Cirilo Doc, seconded by Councilor Oscar Boling, Councilor De Leon, Councilor Segundera for the suspension of the internal rules. Madam Secretary, kindly introduce our guests.
Our guests for these items are Madam Mylene O. Manalastas from CDRMO, Dr. Ronald Abara, our city veterinarian, Sir Miguel Season from the tourism office, and Dr. Dana May Arrabudos, our officer in charge of the CHO.
Okay, ma'am. Siguro we start with Dr. Dana. So in the event of this COVID-19, ma'am, the body would like to be enlightened about the city's situation regarding COVID-19 and then our preparations to battling this problem. And lastly, of course, what will we are hit by the said COVID-19. You have the floor, ma'am.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon po. Pangasinan is COVID-free. So, Alaminos as well is COVID-free. So, wala pa po tayong cases ng COVID. So, preventive measures na ginagawa po natin. Ini-intensify po natin yung sanitation. So, sa mga, pag napansin nyo po, sa health centers and sa City Hall na kinukuha po yung temperature po ng mga IEC materials, campaigns para prevention pag transmission po ng COVID, siguro magpo-post po tayo ng mga tarpaulins sa mga palengke, sa mga public places po. Yung kwan po, yung mga persons under monitoring po, yung mga galing po sa ibang bansa or nawala pong signs and symptoms, parang nire-report po ng barangays. Example, may galing ng China, nire-report po nila or yung family na pupunta po sa amin. So, nag-undergo po sila na, tinatawag po natin silang persons under monitoring. May mga health staff po na nagpupunta po to monitor their symptoms as well as their temperatures twice a day po for 14 days simula po nung dumating sila. So, may mga persons under monitoring po tayo. Yung persons under investigation po is hospital na po yun. Yun po yung mga may signs and symptoms galing po sa abroad po. So, as of now, persons under monitoring pa rin po yung nandito po sa Alaminos.
Last ma'am, yung in case may ma-confirm, do we have a procedure already?
Sir, pag example yung minomonitor namin, nagkaroon siya ng signs and symptoms, nag-fever siya, or parang yung flu-like symptoms, nire-refer po namin sa Provincial Health Office, tapos sasabihin po nila sa R1MC sa Dagupan, and sila po yung magpipick up dun sa patients po. So, hindi po natin. With full personal protective equipment po nila kukunin yung patients. Pati yung kabila sila.
Any questions from the body? Councilor Silvero.
Yes, ma'am. Meron na ba tayong minomonitor sa Alaminos?
Yes po, meron po. Yung galing po sa China, galing po
Korea.
Yes, Korea.
Korea.
Yes po. Under monitoring na sila, pero wala pa naman po sa
Kung galing China, ay Korea itong dalawa. Nakwarantine na kayo? Anong ginagawa natin sa activity namin? What exactly or specifically activities that you are doing to monitor?
Sir, pinupuntahan po talaga ng mga staff. Tapos minomonitor po ng temperature po nila. Kinukuha sila morning and afternoon po, AM, PM po. Tapos signs and symptoms po. May checklist po kami.
Ilan? Kung sa Alaminos na minomonitor?
One po, yung konti pa lang naman po, pero may sinasabi po silang contact po nung sa Bani. So, pero pinapakonfirm ko pa po kung ano po siya. Kung persons under investigation ba siya, yung sa Bani, or persons under monitoring. Kasi iti-trace po natin pag persons under investigation po isang tao, lahat po ng contact po niya magiging monitoring po. So, tayo monitoring pa lang yung mga patients po.
Mga ilan nga ilan? Para, di ba?
Pag po, sir, ang kwan po is
transparent
may,
sa info para makaiwas
may tatlo po kami. Pero mayroon pa pong magagaling po ng abroad kasi. Lahat pong nanggagaling po ng abroad na may COVID po, monitoring po sila.
Councilor Applebacken and Councilor Applebacken.
Tatlo ba na minomonitor niyo from here? Ay, sumama ba sila doon sa sarili?
Hindi po, ma'am.
So, dumating lang sila dito sa Alaminos.
Yes,
From
ma'am.
China.
Yung isa po is from China galing.
And how do you get that data? Province writes you?
Yung first po na person under monitoring po natin, binaba po ng province. pinunta po dyan yung name and yung monitoring po na checklist. Yung second, yung isa naman, yung family mismo ang pumunta. Kasi quarantine na, mag-report po siya sa local health office po.
Councilor Raul Bahay ng Councilor Second.
Ma'am, kasi sa lookup, aware din kami kasi tourism, lookup po yun. Hindi namin alam kung saan nanggagaling yung mga tao na pumapasok, lalo na sa mga hotel, transit, na paano natin malalaman turista ko. Paano natin
Sir, kay sir po.
Actually, that is the most sasawig natin na pinakamahirap problema talaga on tourism because we have a lot of tourists coming in. Pero with that, una, nagbigay na tayo ng directives about hotels. No, halimbawa po yung paglagay ng alcohol, paghugas, pag-sanitize. Alam na po ng mga hotels yan, which includes their doorknob, ang flyer na kailangan basahin, DOT, and then sa tourism office mismo, we follow the protocol na pinag-usapan with the CDRMC, with the health, no? Ngayon, ang sa office ng tourism ngayon, meron kami thermal scanner. And actually, we add more, kaya kami ng mga 6 na scanners. Ngayon, yung mga travel agents na tumatawag sa amin, ini-interview na muna namin. Kung halimbawa may bisita silang taga-China or Chinese na yung iba, pero walang passport, walang picture, huwag na kayo pumunta. No? We will not allow you to come. Secondly, 2 cruise ship na naka-subi papasok sa Canal Islands. Ito yung February 4 at saka March 10 na sinulatan na natin sila na na-cancel yun. Another is, ang ina-apply namin ngayon, no, aside from 1 scanner doon sa entrance ng office namin, may scanner na ngayon doon sa wharf area mismo. Lahat ng sasakay ay scan kung sakaling may lagnat. Ngayon, ang protocol namin, in cases na mayroong nalagnat nakuha sa ating scanner, doon sa isang maliit na at doon ay uupo muna habang tinatawagan namin ang City Health Office. Kasi ang protocol, ang City Health mag-respond kasama ang Pangasinan na Health Office at sila ang mag-pick up yung ambulansya nila, hindi ambulansya ng Alaminos. No? Kaya they will wait for a while. Pero ito naman ay hindi pa naman na NCOV positive, kundi monitoring din sila kasi pwede nalagnat. And then lahat ng mga foreigners na pumupunta doon, no, ay ini-interview namin and we check the passport. No? I-check namin yung passport, ang kanilang travel history, no, at within 14 days ang galing Macau or na galing Hong Kong, that's the time we report namin yan sa City Health for further monitoring. So yun ang pinaka-protocol namin ngayon. And then we are very happy dahil mga turista natin na pupunta ay talagang willing magpakuha ng thermal scan. No? And we focus more talaga sa ating mga foreign tourists na pupunta at kay balikbayan. Pero yung mga local naman, mga taga Alaminos o taga Lukap na mukha namang matagal na sila may lagnat. Kaya medyo okay lang naman sila, kaya hindi na namin sa chinecheck. Pero ang chinecheck talaga namin, yung mga foreigner with their passport. Actually, meron kaming naging guest na Chinese, no, na dala ang last travel niya last year pa. Kaya mga ganun inaalaw namin. Pero if you have doubts, no, then we will contact the CHO kaya CDRMC for further monitoring.
Okay. Any other questions? Councilor Segundera?
Mr. Chair, I would like to ask Doktora.
Wireless mic. Wireless mic.
The persons that are being monitored, are they to stay home or isolate themselves? Kasi po,
So we advise them. Advise them to at least stay home muna. Pero syempre hindi po natin talaga sila, kasi umuwi sila for vacation. So, pero ina-advise naman po natin sila. And yung iba, parang yung isa po nung Saturday and Sunday, hindi po siya na-monitor kasi masyad. Pero, nag-report po kanina.
isa pa po, Doc, what if like mag-positive siya and there is a resistance at ayaw niyang sumama, can we compel that patient or can we like gamitan ng force to like
Ma'am, kwan po, pag example, may signs and symptoms na siya for person under investigation na siya.
okay.
So, tinatanong po namin kung saan po niya gustong hospital. Not necessary naman sa RWTC. Tatanungin po namin kung saan ang choice po niya. Pero talaga po siya dapat hospital po siya.
Thank you.
Councilor Provillanay?
Ito naman po, Doktora. Yung mga event po ba, kinancel na po pa lahat?
So, good afternoon po sa lahat. As of this AM po, nag-advise na po ang ating mahal na City Mayor to our City Administration na temporarily canceled po or postponed po lahat po ng events for the festival. Sir Mike? And ang matutuloy lang po will be the Mass, yun po, Thanksgiving Mass po, at saka yung activity po sa Luca Park, yung blessing po.
Paano po yung Doktora? Ay, madam, yung sa Sabungan. Ang daming balikbayan doon na ano, nagsasabong. Mahihirapan po tayo doon pagka may nahit na isa doon. Halimbawa, kami ni
Huwag mo na
walang binibigyan alcohol doon at saka ano, yung mga mas.
So, under po tayo sa public health emergency and may advice po doon na kung maaari po ay iwasan muna po natin ang mga matataong lugar at iwasan po nating mag-organize ng mga matataong events sa buong Pilipinas po. So, sa Sabungan po, depende na rin yung situation ngayon and nasa inyo na nyo po i-protektahan nyo inyong mga sarili kung hindi nyo po talaga maiwasan. Ako.
Narinig mo yung kagawad dito.
Sir, wala po sinabi sa commission.
Ma'am, may I suggest na since hindi naman pwedeng nag-aantay lang tayo ng mga information galing province or region, maybe you could at ating mga barangay at workers kung ano po yung gagawin. Kasi kung may balikbayan na dumating, at least ma-note po nila para at least ma-monitor po natin yun.
Yes, Mr. Chair. Pwede yung bang malaman kung anong mga barangay yung may monitor? Pwede malaman. Para syempre kami, naiwasan namin pumunta doon sa barangay. Sa akin, fiesta, di ba? May mga gathering
Confidentiality. Kwan ng scare. Yung ang parang yung mga kapit ba? Mga false information kasi yung lalo sa Facebook, ang bilis kumalat. So, protektahan po natin yung mga patient.
Speaking po sa fake news, no, kasi may kumalat apology mismo sa Facebook na nagsusorry siya sa mga napektuhan, panic, nakagawa niya. Sana tayo, medyo careful tayo sa pag maniniwala tayo, pag-share, kaya thank you for your click. And then, mag-rely na lang po tayo for legitimate information sa Alameda City Information Office. Yung info po nila, Facebook, yun po yun. Sana, ang gustuhan sana nila, kung friend nyo sila sa Facebook, paki-share, lalo na yung mga regarding the precautionary measures dito sa ENCOV, yung anong mga dapat gawin. Sana, pakiusap din ng info office, share na lang. Huwag na lang natin i-share yung hindi tayo sigurado. Anyway, their office is free for inquiry kung totoo man yun o hindi. Actually, nabasa ko din yun kaya sa office namin, kung meron na daw dito sa ENCOV sa Alamino, sa Kibwa. And then after that, nabasa ko nagsosorry na yung tao. No? Gawa-gawa na. Thank you.
Councilor Rodok?
Doktora, halimbawa, na-identify nyo si Kagawad Trabaho, kumonitor na siya ngayon. Gaano ito? At hindi.
Okay. Any other questions? Councilor Radok? Bakay?
Paano yung mga graduation ng mga
Meron na pong initially ng DepEd kagabi na yung mga malalaking events po ay ipinansel po from the palarong pambansa to the graduation ceremonies po. So, yun po yung nandun. Pero parang nakalagay po doon, meron din parang pwede rin sila unless kaya nilang i-contain yung kanilang activity.
So, bahala po sila ang DepEd? Or,
Localize po kung kaya po nilang i-contain, but yung kanilang notice po kagabi po, refrain from big events.
in the occasions na let's say hindi talaga maiwasan, let's say may public hearing kaming importante, can we just coordinate through your office para po ma-assist kami sa thermal scanner and pag-attend sa meetings? So, any other questions? Siguro, just to, before we proceed to the ASF problem, I believe dun po sa CDRRMO, based on the proclamation, presidential proclamation, I think we can access the funds for the calamity. Okay lang pa natin mag-resolution ng state of calamity.
According po kay Attorney kahapon, mas maganda daw po kung may localize para may basis.
Huwag muna. Wala pa naman. Monitoring pa lang naman.
Yes po,
diba?
monitoring pa naman po. So wala pa tayong confirmed cases. So,
Okay.
pero naka-prepare naman po ang CDRR Council in case po na kailangan po namin mag-endorse po sa inyo.
CHO and CDR, kung in case nagkaroon tayo ng spike in PUM, tapos nagka-PUI tayo, kindly notify us para at least ma-prepare natin in case we're ready for the state of calamity sa funding. Tapos regard po sa Tourism and City Health Office, do you need any legal basis or resolution, maybe enjoining organizations or the different barangays regarding po sa mga procedure nyo? O wala namang from the national government, Ma'am Dana, wala naman, Dr. Dana. Do we need any policies coming from the Sanggunian or para protocols? Wala naman. You have already a directive from the DOH. Okay, may we request a copy, ma'am? Yung sa step-by-step procedure po kung ano po yung mga kailangan gawin at mangyayari in case nagkaroon po tayo dito. And tama po yung sabi ni Sir Mike, sana continuous po yung ating info dissemination kasi marami yung parang paranoid lang kung ano yung gagawin. So, do you have a hotline, ma'am? For, let's say, tatawag po yung taga-barangay, DHW. How do you coordinate with them? Okay, so wala tayong hotline na. Or CDR na. Okay. Okay. And any other questions? Tourism? Wala na. Okay, we proceed to the ASF. We would like to acknowledge Dr. Amala, sir. Could you give us a brief update, siguro, sir, of
everybody? Sa ngayon, March 10, 2020, ASF free pa rin tayo. Sa oras na to. Pero bukas for the last 6 months, during quarantine, inspection, veterinary works, wala man naman dito sa Alaminos. Pwera noong Sabado. Nakakita po kami ng ESF symptom-like sa isang farm sa Balangubong. So, nung Sabado, nag-investigate kami at nagkolekta kami ng blood samples for testing. Malalaman ngayon o kaya bukas yung result. Kaya sabi ko, to date, ESF free pa rin ang Alaminos. Pero bukas, hindi ko na alam. Okay. Yan po ang update ng ESF. To update yo sa District 1, Sualba lang ang meron. The rest of the towns, at including Alaminos, City of Alaminos is free pa rin hanggang ngayon. Okay, except Sualba. Okay. Pa-positive yun bukas, ipapatupad po natin yung tinatawag nila na 1710 protocol. So ano yung protocol na to? Sa 1 kilometer, may gagawin. Sa 7 mayroon, sa 10 mayroon. Actually ho, yung ground zero na identify na namin with the help of CTTC. Nandito na po, just in case. Nandito na po. Nandito na yung mga barangay na apektado, mga farmers na apektado, just in case. At ready po ang syudad dahil nakatatlong meeting na po ang crisis management team. For your information, may executive order na pinalabas si Mayor Brad to organize the crisis management team in case of ESF outbreak. So nakatatlong meeting na po kami. So ready na ho yung mga gamit, tao, procedures, legal basis, mga procedures. So yan po yung, kasi may instruction sa akin na iksihan eh. Hindi ko sasabihin kung sino yung nag-instruct sa akin sa likod na iksihan yung aking presentation. Maraming salamat po.
any questions? Councilor Cirilo Radok.
Dok, sabi niyo may possible lang yun na hindi pa naman yun sa Balangubong.
Kaya na sabi ko kanina, Councilor ESF symptom-like.
Yan.
Parang.
Okay.
Pero kailangan pa ng laboratory confirmation.
Nandun tayo. In-investigate nyo na ba?
Yes po.
Saan pwedeng naka-apekto doon? Ano may na-positive siya?
Yung unang investigation po namin, sabi niya hindi siya naglalabas. Pero yung pailalimang investigasyon, kung saan-saan pala siya pumupunta. Kaya nakuha niya sa kalikawan, liver, gaya man ito yung partner.
Any other questions? Councilor Albacay, last question.
Kung halimbawa ng positive yun, ano gagawin sa mga tao sa area ng Pinagpunan?
Sir, halimbawa naging positive to, Councilor, una iiyak tayo. Tapos saka tayo mag-isip. So ito yung mga gagawin. Kaya ang sabi ba nila, Councilor, ipapatupad na yung 1710 protocol. So anong gagawin sa 1? Ang gagawin sa 1, kagaya nakikita sa TV, yung mga nag-iiyakan yung mga tao dahil pinapatay ang kanilang baboy, kaling ang tawag doon. Ikali, kaya kaling. Okay. Ikali, kaling.
Kung halimbawa nagkaroon yung mga ikakali nga baboy mo, babayarin.
Yes, po, napakagandang tanong ako. Ang policy, 5,000 from the national government at yung crisis management team ay nag-propose ng 2,000 from LGU. Bakit po ganon? 5,000 from DA, 2,000 from LGU. Yung 2,000 immediate relief. Kasi yung 5,000 abutin mo siyam-siyam yun bago makuha. Wala sa control natin eh. Ang nasa control natin yung ating pondo. Yes. Immediate relief. Kasi may 10 ka, may 280,000 ka. Yung luha mo, imbis sa isang balde, isang tabo lang. May 20,000 ka eh.
Sir, can we get a copy of the resolution para at least makita ng oversee ng ating chairman ng agriculture para in case na it happens, hindi na po nagmamadali at we can incorporate our suggestion.
Yes, opo. Kasi ang nag-prepare po yan sa crisis management team yung agriculture office. So may project, may proposal na po doon.
Okay.
Magkakaroon po kayo, sir.
Okay. So, ma'am, may extra pa kayo? Any other questions regarding ASF? So, ang legislative action po natin dito, since we cannot stop it, so maybe we could do a resolution enjoining the barangays to follow the proper procedure. And in case na mangyari, resolution dun sa ating financial assistance, mga tatama ang mga kasama. Tama ba yun?
Sir, kung wala kayong tanong, ako magtatanong just in case po na magkakaroon ng ESF outbreak, pwede ba yun nabasyan for declaration of state of calamity?
As far as I remember, as I recall, pag mataas ang ano sa economic, pwede. I'm sure may guidelines na naman ng ARGO. But ang alam ko, pwede. Any other comments? Last, Councilor Problema.
Dok, halimbawa yung baboy na tamaan ng ano, kasi karamihan sa mga tao kasing marami siyang baboy. Pagka kinatay mo po ba yun at nalagyan ng langaw, yung langaw dumapo doon, pumunta sa kabilang baboy, may tama na ba yun?
Sir, itong virus na to ay talagang transferable through direct contact. Yung langaw na sinasabi nyo, parang tao yan. Tao na nakaka-transfer ng virus from one place to another place. At itong virus na to, heat resistance, tapos temperature resistance siya. Mas matibay ito kaysa yung COVID virus nito. Mas makapal ang mukha nito. So nakakahawa po, hindi lang tao, pati hindi lang langaw, pati ticks, soft ticks. Tuturos mo bata sa parasitology. Yun na yung ticks na nagkuhan yung mechanical vector ng virus na to. Pati langaw, tao, pati rodents, daga. Pero tao sa kasasakyan talaga ang nagtatransfer dito. So to answer your question, ang haba ng sagot ko, pwede, sana.
Thank you very much, Dr. Abano.
Thank you po.
So, kung wala na po tayong katanungan, maraming salamat po sa ating mga guests ngayong hapon ito. Ma'am, pahingin lang po kami ng mga procedures para we can disseminate the information. Coordinate na po kayo, Ma'am Secretary. Thank you, Sir Mike. Thank you, Ma'am Dr. Adana. So, under the suspension of the rule, may we proceed proposed resolutions. And since we have another guest here, maaga siya pumutumatay, itakal na natin itong unfinished business. So, under resolutions.
Under proposed resolutions, we have a resolution approving the additional partial list of projects under the Special Purpose Appropriation Fund amounting to 1,814,899 pesos and 2 centavos of the City of Alaminos for calendar year 2020.
Please acknowledge our guest.
Our guest for this item is Madam Rowena Ruiz, our City Budget Officer.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. We're again asking for your approval on the submitted partial release for the following fund. The special purpose appropriation amounting to 879,192. LGU counterpart fund amounting to 210,000. Assistance to barangays, public schools, amounting to 725,707 and a total of 1,814,899.02.
Any questions from the... Ma'am, 2 resolutions ba ito? Separate. Separate. Pero pwede natin i-separate.
Kasi nag-retire na si Ma'am Powa,
Okay.
baka yung available na siya sa mga isang resolution na lang.
Pero ang ginagawa
Actually, sir, hindi naman wala eh. Talagang isa lang. Naka-specify lang talaga doon sa resolution ninyo kung SPA, sa development fund, or doon sa assistance to barangays.
Pero yung SPA is DF, di ba? Yung assistance to barangay.
SPA, DF, and assistance to barangays, pare-pareho. Kasi nga lang, sir,
Parang DF yun. Parang DF.
parehong SPA.
Parang SPA.
Kasi nga lang po, closely monitored po ang ating 20% development fund.
Okay. So, yung assistance to barangays is SPA. Yung ating mga infrastructure, SPA din. Sa DF walang binabawas.
Meron po. Pag sa DF, naka-specify, sir, pag katulad dito, hindi buildings.
Pag DF, roads and buildings lang.
Tapos may infra development program din. Eh, yung nakalabas po sa DF, ito yung other infra. And then,
Pwede. So sa infra development program, loan, tsaka mga roads and buildings.
okay. At saka yung ating rehabilitation, renovation ng ating city health office.
Sige ma'am. Ma'am, basta yung mga na po, i-comply na lang natin.
Yes, sir.
So, hiwalay na lang natin yung DF, hiwalay na rin natin yung
Okay, sir.
SPA. Para at least, kahit na
Okay, sir. Noted.
Okay. Any other questions? Wala na. Thank you very much, Madam Rowena Ruiz, our City Budget Officer. Next item, under unassigned business, under unfinished business, can we acknowledge our guest?
Our guest for the unfinished business is Madam Maylin Manarastas, our City Government Department Head 1 of the CDRRMO.
Hi, ma'am.
Good afternoon once again po, to our August body. This is in relation po with the Regional Evacuation Center which was awarded last year to us. Inabutan po kasi ito ng term ni Mayor Art Brian Celeste. So, we are again here to request for authority to enter into a MOA with the Office of the Civil Defense, the PWH Regional Office, and the SWD Regional Office po.
Ano mangyayari, ma'am? Re-renovate?
Yung official na lang po, yung sa po, hindi pa po natin na sa sign.
Abutan lang.
Opo, abutan lang po. Pero CDRRM po.
Mukhang wala na. Maraming salamat po, Ma'am Merita Nasas. Thank you. Mahal ba yun? Na-request ba? Pero pwedeng gagawin calamity pa.
Mahal ba yun? Mahal.
Isa naman. Thank you, ma'am. So, we will now lift the suspension of the rules. Suspension of the body regarding
Right? Ano si Jackie?
ordinance regarding the FOI bill to be localized here in our city on March 27, 9 o'clock in the morning. Okay. Next item.
Under committee reports, the first item is the joint committee report from the hearing held on February 28 regarding the review of Barangay Ordinance Number 2019-01, 2019-02, 2019-03, 2019-04, 2019-05, and 2019-06 of Barangay Balayan, City.
Kidding ba?
Natuloy ba? Okay, in the absence of our chairman on rules and laws, we shall defer the said reporting of the said ordinances in our next regular session. Yes, Councilor.
I move that same action be taken also of the other items where Mr. Chairman, the good councilor from GoCap is the chairman. Hindi natin mapasahin.
Ano yan?
Yung mga report niya sa committee.
Committee reports, item number 1, 2,
4, 5, 6, sir.
so lahat.
Except number 3.
Okay. So, at the same time, other committee report, number 4, 5, and 6 be deferred to reporting in our next regular session. And we proceed to item number 3, Councilor Serino Rato.
Tricycle. 3 and 4. Yes, Mr. Chairman,
Sir, for item number 2, kay Councilor Raul Bakit po ito. Joint committee report from the hearing held on
Wait lang,
February.
Madam, so under Councilor Alfred, it's only 1, 4, 5, 6.
1, 5, 6.
Yung 4. Okay, so there is an amendment in the decision that we've made. In the absence of the chairman on laws and rules, the committee item under committee report, item number 1, item number
item number 1 sa kanya. 2. Lahat ng barangay ordinance eh.
hindi yung 2 daw kay Councilor Raul Bakay.
2, 3, 4, sir. 1, 4, 5, 6.
Final answer. Okay. Under committee reports, item number 1, 4, 5, and 6 shall be deferred to our next regular session for reporting by our chairman of laws and rules. Any objection? Hearing none, in finality, committee reports, item number 1, 4, 5, and 6. We will proceed to item number 2 and item number 3, Madam Secretary.
Joint Committee report from the hearing held February 28 regarding the dialogue of concerns of Toda of San Vicente and Tanaytay.
Councilor Laulacay, sir.
Mr. Chair, dialogue regarding concerns of Muda, San Vicente at Tanaytay. That series of committee hearing was conducted on February 28, 2015, present with the undersigned committee members along with the representatives of the city, assessor, the conference members, and the other and barangay chairman of San Vicente and Tanaytay. Despite the committee's sincere effort to bridge the gap between the disputing solution for the possible settlement and remain on its decision to stick for no more terminal for create at the LTO. It is suggested that it will seek legal opinion to seek the pressure of this body in this matter. The same committee assured both parties that they will inform of its final determination upon receipt or completion of the above under meeting. In view of the above, the committee hereby votes for adoption of this committee report and seek the legal opinion at the pressure of this body. Let the recommendation of this committee known by the local executive department.
Raul Bacay, the Chairman of Transportation, moves for the adoption of the committee report. And the committee shall forward the said report to our city legal officer for his opinion regarding the said item.
So, archive muna natin. Tapos,
Forward lang natin. Okay. Madam Secretary, did you get it?
Hindi ko yan.
Pwede ba yan?
hihiling na lang natin.
Chair rules for a 1-minute recess.
Kasi wala rin problema kasi.
councilor from Bobantay will intervene. So, we'll issue one session. So, Councilor Bobantay, again, which will adopt and forward the said report to our city legal officer, including a letter stating that the said matter is beyond our jurisdiction as a legislative department, and parang endorse the parties concerned to our city legal officer or our head on transportation in the City Hall.
Kaya natin sa executive.
Okay na. Okay? So, di na. I-letter nyo lang na dun sa parties na hindi, na this is beyond our jurisdiction. Tapos i-attach mo na lang itong committee report. Tapos letter din to our, saan mo gusto usulat? Sa City Legal Officer o sa Transport? Sa City, kay Mayor through City Legal Officer regarding the legality, endorsing the said parties na doon na sila mag-dialogue kasi it's ano, labas ito sa ating jurisdiction. Okay? Next item.
The next item is the Appropriation Committee report from the hearing held March 5 regarding the review of barangay at SK annual budget.
Chairman, the committee was conducted on March 5, 2020. Present were my colleagues, Councilor Apolonio Baca and Councilor Bernard SD Rabago. Also present were representatives from the budget office, the concerned barangay councils at this case. So, based on the hearing conducted and the certification from the local finance committee as to their substantial compliance with budgeting rules and laws, this committee has concluded that the subject annual barangay and SK budgets were the committee this committee hereby moves for the adoption of this report and this IP limited to the business of the day for approval and adoption of resolution declaring valid and operative the subject barangay and SK budget.
It has been moved by Councilor Sriloto that we adopt the said committee report and the said item be included in our business of the day for deliberation.
Now I proceed to the business of the day. The first item under unfinished business is the resolution authorizing City Mayor Art Brian C. Silvestre to enter into memorandum of agreement by and among the City Government of Alaminos, Pangasinan, the Department of Roads and Highways Regional Office 1, the Office of Civil Defense Regional Office 1, the Department of Social Welfare and Development Field Office 1, and the Department of Health Regional Office 1 for the implementation, operation, and maintenance of the evacuation center project of the DPWH Regional Office 1 in the city of Alaminos.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, if there are no more comments on the issue, I move for its approval.
It has been moved by Councilor Sriloto, seconded by Councilor Segundero, the chairperson of CDRMO, Councilor Rabago and Councilor Abulbakay for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Resolution approving the additional partial list of projects under the Special Purpose Appropriation Fund amounting to 1,814,899 pesos and 2 centavos of the City of Alaminos for calendar year 2020.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, if there are no more questions or concerns on the issue, I move for its approval.
It has been moved by Councilor Sriloto, seconded by Councilor De Leon, Councilor Frontolera, Councilor Rabago, Councilor Segundera for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Amendment, discussion, hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Madam Secretary, kindly clarify kung ihihiwalay ba yung resolution or one resolution under SPA. Wala namang DF eh. Isa lang. Or yung mga infrastructure, kailangan bang nakahiwalay sa barangay assistance? Pakitanong na lang. Basta kung ano yung suggestion ni Kuya, yun ang gawin natin. Next item.
Next item is the resolution declaring valid and operative as a whole the annual budgets of Barangay Kayukoy, Landok, Limansangan, and the SK annual budgets of Barangay Amandiego, Cabatuan, Landok, Magsaysay, Palanis, Poblacion, Pugo, and Polo.
Yes, Mr. Chairman. If there are no more questions, division, I move for its adoption.
It's been moved by Councilor Serino Doc, seconded by Councilor De Leon, Councilor Apple for the adoption of the said resolution. Any objection? Hearing none, the said resolution is hereby adopted. Next item.
Wala na po.
Adjournment.
Any announcements?
Regarding yung, wait, before you proceed, regarding yung endorsement sa City Legal, isama mo na yung assessor siguro. Isama mo yung assessor office para sila na mag-delineate kung tangay-tay ba yan or sinusan ba. Councilor Loverly Bernabes, recognized.
We, the Sangguniang Kabataan Federation of Alameda City, in cooperation with the Philippine Red Cross Alameda City Western Pangasinan Chapter and in partnership with the City Government of Alaminos, will be conducting a mass blood donation on March 14, 2020 at 8 a.m. at the Don Leopoldo Season Convention Center. So we are inviting everyone to join for this noble cause po. Thank you.
Kung may COVID ka.
March 14, any other announcements?
May hapon ay mayang hapon.
Secretary?
Ito po yun.
For the information po ng August Body, nagkandak po ng stage to audit last Friday ang ating ISO para sa ating ISO certification ng LGU. And we are very happy to inform the body na lahat po ng comments sa ating sa Legislative Department ay positive. Wala pong observation, wala pong improvement.
Dahil dyan papakain si Ma'am Luz. So, congratulations. I commend the Sangguniang Pangalungsod staff, Secretariat, Sangguniang Pangalungsod, Vice Mayor's Office, na pumasa tayo. Hindi na tayo pumasa. Kung hindi positive tayo at walang observations, minor or major. So, paano natin yung ating tapos na ang ating audit second level and maybe after a year, babalik po sila to check again our processes. Pero within that year ata, possibly babalik sila to check kung itutuloy natin yung mga proseso natin. So, mag-celebrate tayo sa ating accomplishment. Congratulations po sa ating lahat. Any other announcements?
I would like to make a special commendation sir sa kay Madam Romina Soriano, who really worked hard na halos niya tutulong to prepare the document. Nagpapasalamat po talaga po siya yung because of ISO.
Okay, palakpakan natin si Madam Romina. Special commendation to Ma'am Luz Valle, Ma'am Romina Soriano, Jackie Ignacio, Marinela Solar, and Ma'am Jo Bablang, and of course Ma'am Luz, and the rest of our section heads and legislative staff, and syempre sa ating City Council. Libre. Next week. Next week. Sige, kung ano yung